So a shout out to Magic Token. He is the one responsible for this video yet again. And go check out his channel. He does some vlogs on stuff, some challenges you normally get. It's actually pretty hilarious. And also go check out Mikeycal, because this video completely belongs to him. He's the one that showed me how to work this editing software, so this rightfully belongs to him. Go and check out his channel. He'll help you out a lot more. And thank you for replying to my messages, Mikeycal. So go and slap his like button, obliterate it, guys. Get him to like 1 billion likes, if that's even possible. And can we get this video to 10 likes as well? And before all that, also go to Blender. I'll leave the link in the description. Go and download Blender. You're gonna need it. It's completely free, once again. And go and download that. It'll take you to a weird site at first, but don't worry, it's downloading. And there's a lot of versions of Blender. It's originally a 3D editing program, but for now, we're going to be using it for video editing. And let's get straight into the video. Hey guys, Purple Pearl here, back with another video. Now, here is the video editing software tutorial. Now, originally, Blender isn't a video editing software. It is used mainly for 3D modeling, and if you want a more in-depth tutorial, go check it out on YouTube, type in Blender, or if you guys want a more in-depth tutorial from me, I'll do the same. Now, as I said, big shout out to Mikeycal out here, because this mainly belongs to him. Now, ignore this window for now. This was my animation that I made. If you want a detailed tutorial on that, I'll actually send you the link to it. But we don't want to stay in this window. We want to go up here. And if you click this, you'll get a list of different uses. And I'm obviously going to go for video editing, because that's what it's about. Now, you want to make some slight changes here. I'm just quickly going to go and delete these frames, because they don't matter to me at this moment. Now, as you can see over here, we have a view. This is where our video is going to show up, like when we insert it into the timeline. Basically like any editing software you've ever seen. And you can pull this out with your mouse, or you can click somewhere to put it there. And if you want an even quicker shortcut, and there's like a strip, you can press the page up button on your side panel. Now I'm just going to extend this a bit and make it a bit longer. And I'm going to go down here to, where is it, playback. And I'm going to take, where is it? Property editor, image editor, audio mute, frame dropping. I don't know if it was frame drop. Okay, but you want to go over here and you want to go to properties, because you're going to need this window for specific reasons, like 60 FPS, which is your frame count if you don't know by now. So keep that one open, and you want to put it to whatever you're recording at. And with your recording device. Now, the usual people go for 30, but these days it is 60. And who knows, maybe next year it'll be something like 180 frames. I don't know. Things change fast, so yeah. And then I just want to find performance, I believe, or post-processing. No, okay, go to output. Now, this will be very important, because once you have rendered your animation or your video, whatever you've been doing, it's going to come out in a format, obviously. And we do not want PNGs unless we're doing some sort of stop motion or something. Or who knows what else. Unless you want a bunch of images, but I doubt it. So I would recommend Xvid. Mikeycal also uses Xvid. The end result, when you look at it, it looks finicky, pixely. But when you upload it onto YouTube, it recorrects it for you, which looks great. Unless that's just me. And you also want to render with your graphics card. So you can go into File, User Preferences, and on the first page of System, you want to scroll down, and you'll find there Computer Device, and I use my GeForce GTX 163 GB graphics card. Okay, I'm not going to go into numbers. I'm not the best with stuff like that. So after you've set this to Xvid format, you'll see this background. You'll see this little file here. You want to click that. And then you want to select where your animations are going to come out. Now, I'm going to go to my desktop and go to Video Edit. And Accept. Because I want my my animations or whatever I'm rendering to land up in a certain folder. Otherwise, it's just going to go randomly to your documents or something. So, that's going to be the first part for the setup. Okay guys, so now what I'm going to be doing is teaching you how to cut a clip. But also before that, I want to give a huge shout out again at Mikeycal. Go check out his channel because he's the guy that taught me how to do this. Even go check out his videos because he has a more in-depth tutorial on what everything is. And I also want to thank him for replying to all my messages because I asked quite a few and he answered each and every one of them. So thank you for taking that time with me just to like show me some of the videos and stuff. Because yeah. Okay, but in any way, a cut is real simple. And also very easy to do. Now, there's always a part in your video that you don't like, or not always, but there's just a part that annoys you a little, that you want to get rid of. And in that case, it would be this part where I just came back and yammered about details. Because it was pretty bad. So where is it now? I just need to find it. Okay. So I want to stop him before he talks. So there he starts with, okay guys, as always. And I'm just going to go back a couple of frames by pressing my keys. Now if you guys don't know, the play keys right over here, next to control and the 0, whatever it was. And, you know, near the shift key around there. Sorry, I don't know what the names are. I have no idea why I don't. But anyway, that's what I use to move back. You use the left and right arrow keys. And then you just press K to cut. Literal K. And now I have a loose piece. Now I can either go all the way to where he stops talking, which is what I'm gonna do. Like me, I love details and yeah, I'm just gonna like keep adding a bunch of these. So yeah, this is the part I want to get rid of. And I want to jump to the next video then. So as you can see, now it'll be a jump cut. When I add the other clip in, I separated this video into 2 parts, by the way. Then yeah. So that's going to be very useful. And also what you want to add to hear the sound, guys, sorry for not mentioning this, is you want to go to playback, and you want to take audio scrubbing, which is how you can hear the audio, AV cynetic or sync or whatever you want to call it, and frame dropping. Those are the ones you want to tick. I'll just hold it on screen there for a little while. So tick those 3 up there. And yeah. Cool, now let's move on to speeding up. Okay, now we're going to be looking at speed ups. They are almost similar to cuts, you have to separate it. I'm going to go like all the way until the build is pretty much finished. Because I feel like the rest of it's not as important. Because all I did was yammer through the rest of the video. So I'm going to speed it up until there, because I don't want to let it take that long. Like, maybe I'll go all the way up to here. Let's see what's going on here. In the roof. It doesn't have to be 100% accurate. Whatever your... Nah, we're gonna go until the end, until he's done with the build. So let's stick it up there. A bit more. You see, you want to find the right spot where you want to end it, because you want it to sort of have a continuation to your video, otherwise it looks super strange. Then it looks like at random. So make sure not to go too finicky with it. And guys, keep in mind, the reason I remember all these things is I've been doing this for quite some long time. I've been doing this process over and over. So if you don't get the hang of it right away, just watch the video again. And do remember to leave a like. Could we maybe get this video to like, I don't know, over 10 likes, 30? If you guys can, get it to 20 or 15. That'd be great, please, guys. I really need your support on some of these videos because these videos take effort and time. A bit more, and a bit more editing too. So yeah, do that for me. I'm just gonna skip until this guy is finally quiet. And see, there was another embarrassing part at the roof that I can cut out. But since I'm speeding it up, it really won't matter. So I'm gonna cut it over there. Now, as you can see, I have my own piece again. And I'm just gonna drop it over there because I don't want to move it. And now you want to do 2 things. You want to press, again on the side panel, the page down button. Just like you have a page up button, you have a page down button. You can page up, you can page down, but I'm going to go page down. And I'm going to put start there. And what that does, it puts my start frame there. And I'm going to go page up and press E to end. So S to start and E to end. Now you see I can only play in this area because this is going to be the render area. This whitish gray is light gray. Is light gray. This is the render area. So this means I basically will only be rendering this. Now I'm not going to be only rendering this. I just need to cut it off into pieces for this to work. And I'm going to go and click on the video format. And I'm going to go to add, effects, speed control. Now what speed control does is obviously what it says. It controls the speed of the video. And once you have that pink strip or purple selected, you want to deselect stretch input strip length because you want to edit this yourself. So you're going to go to speed factor and you're just going to press 1 and it's going to give you like 1000. Now this is just to upgrade the speed, power and everything and to actually make it work. And to speed it up, you want to increase the amount. If you want to slow it down, you decrease the amount. So I'm going to go for like 15 to 12 or 10 maybe. I'm going to go to 12. And now this is where the tedious part comes in. Once you actually have it speeded up. Okay, that might be a little bit too fast. I'm not too sure. Yeah, that's really fast. Okay, I might just go down to 8. Let's go down to 8. Sorry about this. Let's go all the way down to 8. And now we need to find where this video ends, because otherwise it's just going to keep on continuously speeding. That's why I ended the 2 parts off, so I can indicate it. And the way that you also indicate where it ends is when the audio stops. But as you can hear, the audio isn't even in sync with it, so we have to mix the audio down. So this is where speeding up comes in tedious. It's really up to your heart's desire, but since I'm already used to this, I get this. And if you guys want more an in-depth tutorial, go to Mikeycal, but please remember to leave a like for him. I mean, come on. We always do that. We look for something, we search for something, and then, yeah, we never thank the guy, or whoever it was. Now, you want to grab your audio strip, click on audio up here, and then you want to mix it down into a wave format. I'm just going to mix it down on my desktop because I'm going to delete it afterwards once it's done rendering. And now it's just going to mix down that audio piece, which is going to lag a little. But since I'm recording, it's going to lag a lot. So I'll get back to you guys once this is actually mixed down into a different format. Okay, it's been mixed down into a different format. Now, the reason we need to mix it down is Blender doesn't like when you speed up volume originally. You need a different format for it to work. And pitch is exactly what we're going to be using. You can also increase volume if your volume was too soft, but that will later on resolve to static if your volume was too soft, so do keep that in mind. And with pitch, you literally want to set the pitch to the same that you have set it here, which is 8. So I'm going to go to my sound, and I'm going to set that to 8. And then it will be in the same, how do I say, rhythm, I guess you could say. But since there's not a lot of audio, it's kind of hard to track here. That's the only problem. And it's also really laggy right now. But where the audio ends, you know that's where the speed up should end. Or you can eyeball it. But oh, there you can hear some. It is really weird. But that is what it sounds like speeded up. And what you also heard probably in my one Minecraft video, if you did watch it. So now I need to wait for that to end at a certain spot, and then I know. Okay, wait. Okay, this is going way too fast. What's going on here? Okay, let me just see where this one ends. Okay, it ends at the tower. And this one doesn't seem to end at the tower. So sorry about this, guys. This happens sometimes. You get like... Am I even putting this at the right pitch? Let's see. 8, 8. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. But anyway, you just cut it where you would prefer. I'm gonna cut it right here. So I'm also gonna bring the video strip down. I'm sorry for this. This usually never happens, but if you come across this, you'll have to eyeball it. The reason you want it to like be perfect, well, not exactly perfect, it's just so that it looks right, because otherwise you get a jump cut like this. Okay, just wait. And you can delete the audio now. It's no longer needed. It's only there to help you find where the video's end is. But anyway, now it's gonna look a bit jumpy.
And there's our very, very fat wizard tower. Isn't doing
And there we go. So now it's the speeded up. I'll show you guys an end result, even though I really don't want to publish this video. But yeah. Like, I mean, I don't want... I want to publish this video, how to edit, but I don't want to publish this video where I build a wizard tower. And you want to go back here and press start. So now we have a speeded up process. And now you're probably asking me, how do I add in funky music? Well, first of all, you need a music video or just music. As long as it's an audio file, it'll work. Like if I go to my downloads, for instance, I have some music in here. Yeah, I got some different heaven or whatever it's called. And now I get a video piece, but you pretty much want to delete that. And you're going to push the page up button or down button depending on where you are. And you're just going to drag this and try and eyeball it again to where it starts. Or you can move it perfectly as well, but whatever. In the end, it just needs to be inserted into there. And it ends at 2.15. Okay, now, right about round there. And now I actually have some music in. So, while this guy speeds up, instead of hearing clicking and squeaking, you'll hear music as he speed builds this thing in a nanosecond. So, yeah, that's going to be it for the speeding up tutorial. I'm only going to show a few more tricks on other things that I use or that I think other people would want to use. So, let's get on to the next part. Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the fade in and fade out. Now, this is a really subtle effect, but it's really cool at the same time. So, for videos, you want fade-ins, because you're coming into the video now. And at the end, you want to fade out, which gives it... I don't always use this, simply because sometimes I'm a little bit lazy, let's be honest. And we'll grab the video strip, and we'll go to Add, Effects, we'll go Color, and if I zoom in over there, you could see a little color strip, and you zoom in by scrolling with your mouse. And then I can stretch it out just to see it a bit better. Now, I believe it's select the strip and then the blue one, the video. And then you want to go again to Add, Gamma Cross. Now, Gamma Cross allows this to fade in and fade out. So, it should... Yeah, there we go. It's beautiful. And now for dramatic effect, if you want, put a little bit of a delay in your video. Just like a 3-second delay. Or actually even less. And then you can like let the audio fade in. Like for instance, I can go and grab the audio strip. Go to volume, set it to 0. Press I while you are hovering over that. Press I and you'll see it turns yellow. Which means you have inserted a keyframe. And then I'm going to go to over here. And I'm going to turn it back to 1000, which is the original audio format. And I'm going to go I again, which is recording the amount. So now when I drag this, you'll see it's minimizing it. Because at the beginning, I set it to 0. And over there, I set it to 1000. Which will make it sound like a sort of a fade in. You know, like it's fading into the video. And there, now it sounds like he fades into it. It's epic. And then for the fade out, you want to do the exact same. So you go to your video where you want it to fade out or start fading out. You select the blue strip again. You go to Add, Effects, Color, and then you stretch it out all the way to the end this time because at the end it's And if you have an outro, you're gonna have to do this like twice for the end, because, or it really depends on how you do it, because I have my own way on how I do these things sometimes. So this time you want to do the opposite. You want to select the blue strip. No, you want to select the color and then the blue strip, I believe. It's weird. You have to select them in a certain order for it to fade in into a different direction. And then again, you want to add a gamma cross. Okay, and this time I got it wrong. I got a fading in. I want to fade out. So I obviously did something wrong there. In that case, select the blue strip first and then the black one. Okay. And add gamma cross. And this time, yeah. Now it's a fade out. And there we go. That's the end of the video. And it looks pretty darn impressive. So these are just the main little tricks I'm going to show you guys. This is what I use mostly. And if you guys want more help with different things, I'll show you how to do it. So go check out Mikeycal's channel. I'm not going to stop asking this until you guys do, because all credit goes to him. Some of the things I obviously do myself, but yeah, he's the guy that showed me how to do this. Maybe go and subscribe to him, slap a like button there, be supportive, and I will see you guys in the next video. God bless, and have a great day.
And there's our very, very fat wizard tower. Isn't it amazing and everything? And then what we can do for more dramatic effect is go to summon and Minecraft, Elder Guardian, Ender Crystal, and boom. And now you have something a bit more magical. And if you want now, and you have like world edit, you can copy these around and spawn yourself, or summon, spawn or summon, whatever you prefer, an ender dragon. And it's gonna get healed by that tower. Isn't that amazing? In fact, why is the ender dragon standing still here? Or is it just lagging? I think it's just lagging. But anyway, that's how you make yourself an awesome wizard tower. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. This is a total troll, and there's no particular reason to anything whatsoever. And, I will see you guys in the next video. Yeah.